Hello friends and welcome back to Enterprise Architecture. Now, last episode we finally started unlocking a whole bunch of our Nether materials. We've completed that entire quest line of Nether items. We're missing only Nether quartz. I'm not sure when that's going to show up. I hope in the near future. But we got Netherrack, we got soul sand, we got glowstone, a whole bunch of stuff, even netherite, which is really great. We can use that to make all sorts of tools and upgrades. Today, however, we are moving on. So we have to unlock today extended crafting. So with no further ado, let's dive right in. All right, so this is the short quest line that we have ahead of us today. First things first, we need the book for extended crafting. That's going to be easy enough for us to do because we already have a bunch of netherite coming in, and I believe everything else that we're going to need there. Yes, we do. Okay, so that is the extended crafting book. We already have the elite technium in our drawers ready to go. So that means we can move right on to making our elite crafting table. Now I might need to make more elite techium to get this. So let's look at our crafting tables here. So the advanced crafting table we have already made. I actually made a couple while we're waiting. These are really cheap because they just use coal coke, and basic crafting tables which also just use coal coke. But again, to move up to the elite, we are going to need a more expensive recipe. Alright, so there's our elite techium. Now we can use these to make our elite crafting table, and then we use that to make our ultimate crafting table. So that should knock these two quests off. I'm hoping I don't need an elite crafting table for anything that we're making here. Hopefully we can do it in the higher tier crafting table. Alright, so now it's asking us to make black iron, which we just need netherite for. So we are bulk producing that. We haven't automated it, but we do have a lot of it. And then we add that to our iron. Let's see, where's our iron at? Iron, there we go. And this should give us black iron. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and make up a few of these. I'm assuming we're going to need them for something. So that quest is now done. Oh, and we get more black iron as a result. Okay, now we need a black iron frame. Whoa! Look at that thing. Wow. Okay, this is more than I was ready for. So we need to make some tinted glass, and apparently that is glass with amethyst shards, which is a weird recipe, but we have plenty of amethyst, so that doesn't scare me. Let's put down our ultimate crafting table. Let's just look at that again one more time. Let's add this recipe to our list. That should be enough for this. Like that, I think, was what we saw. And then we need all of this tinted glass. That's 20 pieces of tinted glass. So that is 10 pieces of glass and 40 amethyst shards. Now we had more glass than we knew what to do with. So let's just grab up 10 pieces of that. And then we will find wherever we left our amethyst. There we go. Let's go ahead and make we'll just grab a stack. That's going to be plenty for this. So let's do this and this and this and this. And we're going to make ourselves 20 of those. Okay, great. We'll drop the extras off. And let's put this into our crafting grid, just like so. Okay, now we have a black iron frame. Wonderful. Oof. Look at that thing. Wow. All right. I assume it's going to ask us to make one of those. That's what we're using it for? A crafting core. All right, that's expensive. A pedestal. Also expensive. And a quantum compressor. Also very expensive. So we're going to need 3 of these black iron frames, which means we need more of this black iron ingot that I know what to do with. So let's go ahead and make ourselves up a stack of that, right? Let's go ahead and grab that, and I hope that's enough. I'm going to go ahead and do a stack and a half just to be safe here. Okay, let's make another one of these, which means we're going to need more tinted glass. Let's just go ahead and grab a stack of this too here. Put the extra one back. And yeah, let's make up more of these. So put this here. And there is a stack of tinted glass. I guess 2 stacks of tinted glass will be plenty for us here. And let's see if we can't make a couple more of these. Oh, and we're missing our ultimate techium. Of course we are. Of course we are. There's that. And let's make this again. So we're going to make 2 more of those. Okay, great. And with that, oh, we are still not even close on our black iron. Wow. And what was the other ingredient? These enriched diamond. Now, I do have plenty of enriched diamond. I bulk created a bunch of that recently. So let's make our quantum compressor. All right, feeling good about that. Let's make our crafting core. Looks like we have enough for that. And then last but not least, do we have enough for our pedestal? No, we are missing some black iron. So let me go make a bunch more netherite real quick. And now we can use this to finish off the last of our crafting. Let's make this pedestal up real fast. Great, there we go. We now have all 3 of those, and we have completed this quest. Now, I literally have no idea what we're supposed to do with these things, so I'm sure it will tell us here momentarily. But it looks like the next thing that we are on to is our research for essence. This looks like a long chain that we're going to get started on right now, but we might not finish this episode, just being completely upfront about that. So we are going to need 36 pieces of black iron and our remaining advanced technium and a research paper. So let's grab that up. We are going to need, we have got plenty of black iron. Look at that. We got enough for 5 blocks even, which right now seems like a whole lot for us to have, but we did not have nearly that much momentarily ago, so let's grab that. Okay, and now let's make our essence research papers. There we go. And does mean that we need to stack up on our elite technium there again. So let's submit that. There we go. And now we have essence. So basic ore essence. How do we get that? It drops from essence ore. And I don't see a recipe for essence ore. I wonder how we get that then. Okay, let's go ahead and see if there's some other place that we have missed it here. Essence ore. Oh, it looks like we have to buy it with our tech bucks. I don't love that, friends. I'm not a big fan, but we at least have stocked back up on tech bucks. Let's go ahead and submit this real quick. And we are going to grab up 36 of our essence ore just like that. Okay. Now, I assume that this is going to need a tier 8. No, tier 8, not a tier 9 miner. Okay, wonderful. We can make a bunch of those tier 8 miners. Let's go ahead and grab up these. And we're going to put this on the back side there where we have all of our other things already percolating. Let's make 28 of those. And you know what we're going to do while we're here? We are going to go ahead and upgrade that so that we have a faster production of our resources here. Now we've got as many sapphire as ruby, so let's go wild with it. Let's do a bunch of sapphire here and make ourselves up a bunch of our sapphire blocks. That's gonna dramatically ramp up the speed at which we are producing ingredients. All right, so as you can see, we already started upgrading some of these. These are actually the original bronze ones we started with, but all of these redstone blocks that we have over here, I'm gonna go ahead and pull off and replace these all with our sapphires. All right, we've pulled down our diamond frames. Now all that's remaining is to put up our emerald frames, these tier 8s here. Oh, and we dropped one. I'm just gonna pick that up so we don't lose it. And put these into place here. So let's do this real quick. And again, as you all have seen every single episode so far, we are using the same recipe here. It's 4 of these 3x3 blocks. All right, essence blocks are down. We put a miner on top of that. We put a storage drawer on top of the miner. And then we grab our import cable, as always, and connect this up to our network. And we might go ahead and tidy up our network real quick here too. And there we switch the cables over to go this way instead. Let's lock that up, and now we have our essence ore. So I'm gonna wait till we get, let's say, 16 of these and pull them out. That will complete that quest. And let's see here, what do we do with these? It looks like enrichment chamber will give us 5 basic ores off of that. Pulverizer also gives us 5. Jumbo smelting, 5 to 2. That's not a very good deal. All right, let's go enrich a bunch of these and see where we land. Okay, so we take our essence ore, we put it into our enriching factory, and we get all of this basic ore. And that completed that quest. Okay, so what do we actually use this for? Well, we make blocks of it. We make an essence station, whatever that is. And it looks like we can also use it to make an essence converter, whatever that is, and an essence upgrader, whatever that is. So we'll have to figure out what all this stuff does. It looks like we are going to need an essence converter at some point, and maybe an essence duplicator as well. It looks like this is an efficient way of duplicating some resources, but unfortunately these are not resources that are expensive for us in the first place, so I don't know why we'd want to do that. Let's take a look here at the quest line and see what it says that we are supposed to be doing here. We can get that tech buck there. Let's make an essence station. We're going to add that to our shopping list. And we also need to make an essence upgrader, apparently. Let's add that to our shopping list. Actually, it's going to be this recipe, right? That's the one that we've got. Right-click on a basic and advanced mob and or essence blocks to get the next tier of essence. Interesting. Okay. So let's do that. And then we need to figure out how to make the advanced ore essence, which apparently we put basic ore essence into a essence station, okay, with an essence upgrader. So that's how all of this comes together. One block makes advanced ore essence with an essence upgrader. Okay, this all makes some sort of sense, I think. So let's grab our essence station. We're gonna grab our essence upgrader, which should be, oh, well, wrong recipe. We do it this way, right? Yeah, there we go. And now we should be able to put these things together. I wonder if this takes power. It doesn't look like it does, but we do need to put our block of basic ore essence in there. Right, and we make that with a donut ring. We do not make it the way that I was trying to do with a solid block. So let's put our essence blocks in here, and this upgrader was gonna, oh, it's got durability. Okay, so you can only use it a certain number of times. So let's grab our advanced essence. All right, that's a whole series of quests now complete. And of course, you can't have advanced essence without having an elite tier as well. So I guess we need to make a bunch more of those blocks of essence. Let's do that real quick. And then we're going to need a bunch more of these to make this. So we're going to have to keep going back and forth. Let me go see how many more pieces of essence that we have coming out of our station, or excuse me, out of our miner. And then we will see if we can't get to the next tier here real quick. So 2 stacks of essence ore later, and we have a full inventory of our basic essence blocks here. Well, basic essence that we can turn into blocks, I should say. So let's go ahead and convert a bunch of these up. And the reason why I'm going to go ahead and convert a bunch of these up is I know I need at least a full stack of these blocks to make the next tier. So, although we do have 6 pieces of advanced ore essence, let's do that. Let's do a stack. That's fine. We're going to drop that over here into our essence station. And this should slowly tick down into a bunch of advanced essence ore. And there we go. We have a stack and 8 extra advanced ore essence. So the next thing we need to do, if I remember our quest book correctly, is combine those into advanced ore essence blocks. That's that quest completed here. Let's get our tech bucks. And from now, obviously, we are moving on to elite. So let's take these 8 that we have here, and we're going to convert those real quick into our elite ore essence. So we're going to hang out for a second here. Actually, I think we can just grab that. Is that right? Yeah, we don't even need a block for that. Okay, so now we need to have this essence converter to be able to convert between the 2 types of essences. That means we need 1 of these elite ore essences. So we've already got that. That is not a problem. We've got 8 of those. So let's see here. Where is that essence converter? It's this one. Okay, let's grab that up. And you know what? Let's go ahead and store these extra essences in our system. I already put the basic in here, but let's put the advanced and the elite in here too, so we've got a place to keep track of it. All right, so now apparently we use this thing to transfer between the 2 types of essences. And it looks like our recipe here is demanding 1 each of basic, advanced, and elite. And with the elite, it looks like we are going to be making a nether star. Oh my. Okay, that is a lot of elite mob essence. Okay, this is a grind, folks. So let's stick together here while I go through and make the 3 pieces it's requiring for basic. So I think we come back to our essence station, and I think we use our upgrader. Yeah, this, oh, wait. That's why. I just clicked the wrong button. That's all. Okay, so there we go. That's going to give us the red. This is going to give us the green, the basic. And then momentarily, we will be ready to make the blue, the elite. Didn't do those in order. Sorry for those of you who really wanted to see that in order, but there are our 3 essences. And that completes all 3 of these quests very quickly. Now, alright friends, it is time to start the grind of the Nether Star. This is going to take a long time to make all of this essence. So I'm going to get grinding on making up my basic essence, and then I am going to work on my advanced and then my elite. So this is going to take me a long time off camera. I will be back here in just a moment. Alright, we have now made all of our advanced mob essence, elite mob essence, and basic mob essence out of our various ore essences. And we are going to go ahead and try and make a nether star here. I think I have everything I need, and there we go. There is the nether star done. I have parallelized our operation with 3 additional essence stations, so hopefully that will make this go a little bit more quicker here in the future. And now, with our nether star, we can move on to the next set of quests here. So, nether star is done. It looks like the next thing up is to make a beacon, and with our beacon, we're going to make, tier 10 support frames. This is very expensive for only 3 frames, so we're going to go ahead and make this, but this is, I am not looking forward to having to do this a lot in the future to make more of our support frames. So let's go ahead and make our one little beacon. And once again, we are overflowing with glass. That completes that quest. And you know what? Before we go ahead and lose this to making an item, I just want to sit down. Just want to look at it. Nice beacon. Good looking beacon. Need to put it on top of a big stack of diamonds to really make it start shining, but beacons are just so cool. Alright, great. So let's cash it in and get our support frames. Okay, and that completes that section of quest. Great. And that means we've completed 2 entire quest lines today. I'd call that a very productive episode. So, thanks again for watching Enterprise Architecture, and we'll see you back here next time. Bye, friends.